Mhm. It is in the office. It is in the office. What about the homework? Did you complete it?
Yes.
All the students?
Yes.
What was the homework? Negative and means question sentences.
Yes.
Yeah. You have to use the auxiliary verb there in front of the noun or subject, so you can make the question sentences. Get it? Who is there who have not completed the homework? Please raise up the hand. Frankly, honestly. Just about the homework, I am asking about the homework. Okay. So please give me a reason. Mayuresh. Okay, but you try to complete it, na? Reason. Huh? Ishwar? English. 2 pages. We are not asking about the 2 pages. We are asking the sentences. Huh?
I have completed question sentences.
Question sentence. Only question sentences.
I have completed question.
Question sentences. Question.
I did not complete negative sentence.
Negative sentence. But question sentence. Okay, no problem. Yes, ma'am. Question sentences. Don't you understand? Didn't you understand the question sentences? Didn't you understand? Or because of you won't play, so you have not completed. What's the correct reason? Do you understand, no? Okay. I'll tell you again. Look, was, yesterday we had seen the sentences with the was. Get it? Was he a student? Was he a student? We can put there of mine, of your, of him, of her, or anything. Get it? So this is a question, and suppose this sentence, if we want to make in positive sense, then we can say he was a student. Get it? Negative, he was not. He was not a student. Just it. Finish it. And what about the reading? Are you reading it loudly or not? Look up, frankly, if you are not practicing the sentences at your home, if you are just writing the sentences at your home and you are not practicing loudly the sentences, then it is very serious issue. It can be. If you are not practicing the sentences loudly. Practice the sentences loudly in front of the mirror. Observe your expression, facial expression. How your tongue is rounding or how your lips are rounding and all that. While we are producing the sounds or sentences. Get it? So everybody, each and everybody, please practice the sentences loudly at your home. Okay. So, and what about the English joke?
Yes. Yes.
All you are prepared?
Yes.
How many students are there? Please raise up the hands. Jokes? Only one joke. Prepared, na? Okay. Prepared students, rise up the hands. Prepared students. Oh, good. After over our spoken class, when the time is for the discussion, okay, put down the hands. When the time is for the discussion, so in that time, we can, means we will tell the joke with each other. Another one thing is, if our class is on 8 a.m., 8 o'clock, if our class is on 8 o'clock, then you please come 7:45 or 7:50 at least. Why? After coming here, you can practice your English sentences here. You can speak with each other in English. And English is compulsory after coming here, after the gate. Get it? So, you come early, not on the correct time or not after the time. You come early to the class so you can speak with your friends in English. Otherwise, we have to give you the time to speak in English. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Get it? So please come early. You can discuss with each other. At least 10 minutes before. 10 minutes. Get it? Now today we are going to learn the sentences of she is and it is. At very first we will use she is. Now today we are making the sentences longer and longer and longer. Longer and longer. How? Look here. The first sentence is she is a mother. She is a mother. She is a mother. Or she is mother. She is mother. She is mother. Hey, she is mother. She is mother. She is teacher. She is teacher. She is teacher. She is student. Oh, was na? We were learning was na? Was. Because this sentence we learn it. If she is. Now, she was a mother. She was mother. She was student. She was an officer. She was a girl. She was a girl.
She was a sister.
She was sister. Don't use now sister. She was sister.
She was
She was mother.
She was doctor.
She was a doctor.
She was a teacher.
She was a teacher.
She was student.
She was a student.
She was patient.
She was a patient.
She was a doctor.
She was doctor.
She was nurse.
She was nurse.
She was a dentist.
She was dentist.
She was engineer.
She was an engineer. Kavya.
She was a pilot.
She was a pilot.
She was a teacher.
She was teacher.
She was an IPS.
She was IPS officer.
She was driver.
She was driver.
was student.
She was student.
She was
Karthiki.
grandmother.
She was
Grandmother.
grandmother.
She was PSI.
She was PSI officer.
She was CID.
She was CID
She
officer.
was IPS.
She was IPS
She was
officer.
a PSI.
Ankita.
She was the innkeeper.
She was innkeeper. Kavya.
She was a queen servant.
She was servant.
She was a queen. She was a queen.
She was queen.
She was a blacksmith.
She was
CEO.
CEO.
She was blacksmith.
She was
She
blacksmith.
was rider.
She was rider.
She was PSI.
She was PSI.
She was a writer.
She was writer. Venkatesh.
She was sister.
She was sister.
She was batsman.
She was batsman.
She was a
Shopkeeper.
She was baller.
She was bowler.
She was a grandmother.
She was keeper.
She was a grandmother. She was.
She was
Worker.
She was worker.
She was a farmer.
She was farmer.
She was a conductor.
She was
She
conductor.
was servant.
She was
She
servant.
was a dancer.
She was dancer.
She was a singer.
She was YouTuber.
She was a singer.
She was singer.
She was gamer.
Very good. She was gamer.
She was a player.
She was player. Please everybody come front. Everybody please.
She was a kabaddi
Please
player.
a little bit.
She was a cricketer.
Okay. Please little bit come front. Everybody. Pawan, sit there on chair.
She was a kabaddi player.
She was kabaddi player. Notebook.
She was a cricketer.
She was cricketer. She was cricketer. She was YouTuber.
She was a volleyball.
She was volleyball player.
She was a captain.
She was captain.
She was a shopkeeper.
She was shopkeeper.
She was a blogger.
She was innkeeper.
She
Vishwajit.
was a viewer.
She was viewers.
She was a blogger.
She was blogger.
She was dentist.
She was dentist. Swapnil.
She was a painter.
She was
Painter.
painter. She was carpenter.
PM.
She was
PM.
PM.
She was IPS.
She was IPS
She was
officer.
a director.
She was director.
She was a PA.
She was Harvard. Speaking in good sentence.
She was a CEO.
She was CEO. Next.
She was a
She was judge.
She was a king.
She was no. Queen. She was collector.
She was boss. She was king.
She was boss.
She was king.
King. Conductor, yes.
She was king.
Don.
She was king.
She was which one? Driver. She was driver.
CEO.
She was CEO.
Businesswoman.
She was businesswoman. She was blacksmith. She was blacksmith. Next.
She was pleasure.
She was Fletcher. She was Fletcher.
She was carpenter.
She was carpenter.
She was CID.
She was CID.
She was lawyer. She was officer. She is angel.
She was angel. She was an angel. She was officer.
She was a bank manager.
She was bank manager.
She was player.
She was software
She
engineer.
was player.
She was player.
She was lawyer.
She was carpenter. She was
lawyer.
next.
She was lawyer.
Yes, lawyer. Next.
She was a judge.
She was a judge.
She was joker.
She was joker.
She was a
Shopkeeper. Yes, she was
an
shop.
advocate.
She was an advocate.
She was an actor.
She was actress.
She was a writer.
She was rider.
She was a sharp.
Driver.
She was a sharpshooter.
She was sharpshooter.
She was writer.
She-
She was bus driver. She was soldier.
Writer.
She was a soldier.
Soldier. She was soldier.
She was.
She was actress.
She was commander.
She was commander.
She was bus driver.
She was bus driver.
She was
She was
She
ghost.
was an army. Huh?
She was ghost.
She was ghost. She was photographer.
She was businessman.
She was businessman.
She was vice principal.
She was vice principal. Ayush, come here.
She was actor.
She was actor. She was an actress. Actress. She was the boss.
She was killer and
She was killer and hunter.
she was supervisor.
She was supervisor.
She was a producer.
She was
a social
producer.
worker.
She was social worker.
She was actor.
She was actress.
Driver.
Sit there. Sit there. She was
Driver.
driver. Yes.
She was captain.
She was captain. She was.
pilot.
She was pilot. She was Scott. Full sentence. She was goalkeeper.
She was Don.
She was Don.
She was gangster.
She was gangster.
She was woman.
She was woman.
She was policewoman.
She was police officer.
Officer. She was star.
She was
Star.
star. She was star.
She was mechanic.
She was mechanical. She was rock star.
She was a software.
She was software engineer.
She
She
was
was
actor.
gamer.
She was gamer.
Actor.
She was actress.
Actress.
She was
hacker.
she was a hacker. Ayush. She was.
She was engineer.
She was an engineer.
She was the.
She was Don.
She was runner.
She was runner. Ayush.
She was cricket.
She was cricket player.
She was a. She was gangster.
She was gangster.
She was captain.
She was winner. Nothing.
She was captain.
She was commissioner.
She was captain.
She was
She
captain.
was badminton.
She was badminton
She
player.
was smart.
She was smart. Now use adjectives.
She was clever.
One minute.
She was a clean.
1 minute. She was smart. Now use adjectives. Huh?
She was a
She was ugly.
She was a beautiful. No.
She was young.
She was short.
Young.
She was young.
She was big.
She was big.
She was clever. She was clever.
She was fielder. Huh?
She was clever.
She was dancer.
She was beautiful.
Beautiful.
She was runner.
She was runner.
She was fatter.
She was
Fatter. She was
fatter.
clever.
She was fat.
She was clever.
She was clever.
She was a smart player.
Kaveri.
She was a smart.
Smart player.
She was smart student. She was slim.
She
a
was
bodybuilder.
slim.
She was a bodybuilder.
She was.
She was scientist.
She was a scientist. Great scientist.
She was smart.
She was smart.
She was great hacker.
She was broker.
She was great hacker.
She was great hacker.
She was cute.
She was cute.
She was smart doctor.
She was smart doctor.
She was maker.
She was maker.
She was God.
She was God.
She was
She was a smart social
She
worker.
was
Yoga teacher.
yoga teacher. She was yoga
devil.
teacher.
She was smart devil.
She was a devil. Next.
She was business.
She was businessman.
She was smart teacher.
She was smart
She was
teacher.
divine.
Hmm?
She was divine.
She was
Divine.
divine.
She was
Yes.
pizza delivery.
Yes. Girl. She was pizza delivery girl. Next. She was.
delivery girl.
Yes. Now next. Use this. She was. Look up. She was smart and beautiful. She was smart and beautiful. She was smart and beautiful. Okay, go for it. She was smart and Sarthak, stand up. Sarthak, stand up. Come this way.
She was smart and intelligent.
She was smart and intelligent.
She was brilliant.
She was brilliant and Srinivas and
She was small.
she was small and
Young.
young.
She was God and David.
She was God and devil. She was God and devil.
She was smart and dull.
She was smart and dull.
She was carpenter.
And
Carpenter.
and
Painter. She was great doctor and nurse.
She was great doctor and nurse. And put just and.
She was mother and sister.
Yes, she was mother and sister.
She was great scientist and
She was
doctor.
yes, correct. Yes, correct.
She was blogger and blogger.
She was blogger and
Blogger.
vlogger.
She was
Ayush.
teacher and student.
Yes, she was teacher and
She
student.
was YouTuber and gamer.
She was YouTuber and gamer.
She
Vishwajit.
was clever and smart.
She was clever and smart. Write down the sentence.
She was teacher and principal.
She was teacher and principal. Yes. She was student and teacher.
She was vice principal and student.
She was vice principal and student.
She was principal and student.
She was principal and student.
She was a grandmother and mother.
She was grandmother and mother.
She was a teacher and student.
She was teacher and student.
She was army and police.
She was army officer and police.
She was army woman and police officer.
Yes. Next. Swara. She was and make a sentence.
She
Kartiki.
was mother and children.
She was mother. No.
She
Don't
was
give
teacher
children.
and student.
She was teacher and student.
She was a queen and divine.
She was
Queen.
queen and divine. Sumit, where is?
She was sun and moon.
She was sun and moon. Where is Sumit?
She was daughter and mother.
Yes, she was daughter and mother.
Sir, she was student and daughter. Sir,
She was student and daughter.
She was captain and player.
She was captain and player.
She was teacher, mother and grandmother.
Yes,
She was student and teacher.
she was
She
student
was
and.
goldsmith and blacksmith.
Okay, now put here. Look. She was my. She was my friend. Use their my. She was my friend.
She was my student.
She was my
Student.
student. Next, she
She was
was.
my teacher. She was my teacher.
She was my teacher.
She was smart teacher.
My. Use my now.
She was my life partner.
She was my life
She was
partner.
my mom.
She was my mom.
She was.
She was my sister.
She was my sister.
She was my. She was my grandmother.
She was my grandmother.
She was my father.
She, hey, not father, mother.
She was my soulmate.
She was my chef. Yes.
She was my.
She
My
was.
grandmother.
She was my
She was
grandmother.
my dog.
She
She
was.
was my bodyguard.
Dog, huh?
She was my bodyguard.
She was my bodyguard. Okay.
She was my cook.
She was my cook.
She was my doctor.
She was my doctor.
She was my worker.
She was my translator.
She was my doctor.
She was my worker.
She was my army soldier.
She was my army soldier. Next.
The soldier not She was my doctor.
She was my doctor.
She was my PSI.
She was my PSI.
She was
Good.
my principal.
She was my IPS.
She was my IPS officer.
She was my principal.
She was.
my
Vice
hacker.
principal. She was my YouTuber.
There is a class. You don't speak loudly.
She was my
Speak loudly. Look, listen. Speak loudly, but don't speak so loudly. There is a class. And what? I can hear your sound clearly. Don't worry.
She was my hacker.
Don't do like this also. Speak medium sound. Speak in medium sound.
She was my captain.
She was my captain. Yes.
She was my player.
She was my
Today.
today.
She was your principal.
She was my principal.
She was your doctor.
She was your.
She was my
Your.
She was your mother. She was your friend. She was your mother.
One minute. She was my friend and your. She was my friend and your.
She was my friend and your best friend.
Okay. Your. Use your and your. She was my friend and your.
She was my doctor and carpenter.
Yes.
She was carpenter.
Use next level. Go. Go ahead fast.
She was my soldier and army woman.
Yes.
She was my friend and your mother.
She was my friend and
Your mother.
yes, correct.
She was my bodyguard and blacksmith.
Okay, correct. She was my and she was my friend and or she was my and
principal and your mother.
yes, she was my principal and your mother.
She was my friend and your vice principal.
She was my
Principal and your vice principal.
yes. Speak. Don't speak in Marathi in the class. Prithviraj. Ishwar in English.
She was my CEO and parents.
She was my CEO and
And your
parents.
parents.
And your parents. Kaveh.
She was my teacher and you are
Who is speaking? She was my
teacher
correct.
and
And
you are student.
correct. She was my teacher and your student.
She was my assistant and your mother.
Yes, correct.
She was my mother.
Write down sentences. Everybody, please.
She was my mother and
Cross
your
200 sentences today.
She was my student and your lecturer.
She was my student and your lecturer. Don't speak everybody in Marathi. Look, everybody. See everybody, listen me. Mayuresh. What I said? Don't speak in Marathi. You are sir. And you are all are speaking in Marathi. What I said, if you want to speak in Marathi, don't come to the English class. I request you. Don't pay me your fees. You go at your home and play whole time. Take your own time. Enjoy it. You are coming here for speaking in English. Whatever and how you are there in English, you just express yourself in the class. Otherwise, Rohan, this. Otherwise, please don't speak in Marathi. Venkatesh. Everybody follow the rule. If you don't follow the rule, then don't come to the class. I request you. From this moment, no one will cross or no one will crack the rule. Pan Bharun, what is Pan Bharun? Everybody, listen me carefully. If you don't want if you don't want to speak, don't come. Don't pay me your fees. Everybody speak in English. Everybody. And if you don't want to speak, then please don't come. Ishwar, everybody. That is your loss. It's not my loss, That is your loss. After 1 month, after 2 months, he was not giving us 2 months. You will be able to speak in English to everyone. Just follow the rules. Get it? Huh. She was mine and yours.
She was my captain and your friend.
Okay, now look. Put here, she was mine and also your. She was mine and also your.
She was my friend and also your best friend.
Or you can use she was mine and your teacher. Get it?
She was my principal and your teacher.
She was my
Principal and your teacher.
okay. Same. Only one meaning like this. She was mine and also yours principal. Like this. Okay. It is you are being confused in this sentence. Okay, don't worry. I'll put here name. She was our. She was our.
She was our teacher.
She was our teacher.
She was our friend.
She was our friend.
She was our dream.
She was our dream. Dream girl. She was our dream girl.
She was our boss.
She was our boss. She was our mother.
friend.
She was our best friend.
She was our doctor.
She
She was our enemy.
She was our
Enemy.
enemy.
Inspiration. She was our lawyer.
She was our lawyer.
She was our employee.
She was our employee. She was our bodyguard.
She was our commander. She was
Enemy.
our driver. Our patient.
She was our
She was
patient.
our principal.
She was our principal.
She was our driver.
She was our driver.
She was our mother.
She was our mother.
She was our CEO.
She was our farmer.
She was our CEO.
She was our driver.
She was our army.
Yes.
She was our.
She was our father.
She was our.
She was
How
She
father
was
is?
our bank manager.
How we can use father? 3 days we are spending on it. And again you are saying she is our father. She was our father.
She was our cat. She was our cat.
Okay, it was.
She was our innkeeper.
She was our innkeeper.
She was our enemy.
Enemy. Use there.
YouTuber.
Okay, there. She was there. She was there. She was there.
She was their teacher.
She was their teacher. She
She
was
was
their.
their friend.
She was their friend.
She was judge.
She was their
She
mother.
was their boss.
She was their boss.
She was their gamer.
She was their gamer.
She was
She was their army. She was their army.
She was their army.
She was their don.
She was their don.
She was their CEO.
She was their CEO. Write the sentences.
She was their enemy.
She was their
She was
enemy.
their police.
She was their police. Next.
She was their IPS.
She was their IPS officer. Next.
She was their DCP.
She was their DCP. Next.
She was their innkeeper.
She was their innkeeper.
She was their painter.
She was their painter.
She was their sister.
She was their sister. Now look. Tell more. Oh, okay. Everyone will tell me one sentence. Only one sentence. And all will write down. About this there. About this there. Everyone will tell me one sentence and everyone write it.
She was their sister.
She was their sister. Everyone write.
She was their CID.
She was their CID.
She was their PSI.
She was their PSI.
She was their queen.
She was their queen. She was their mother. Sarthak.
She was their CEO.
She was their CEO. Pawan.
She was their friend.
She was their friend.
She was their doctor.
She was their doctor.
She was their
Businessman.
She was their businessman. She was their businesswoman.
She was their farmer.
She was their carpenter. Naitik.
She was their blacksmith.
She was their blacksmith. Rohan.
She was their driver.
She was their driver.
She was their lawyer.
She was their lawyer.
She was their blogger.
She was their blogger. She was their. She was their
painter.
Yes, she was their painter. Correct. Huh?
She was their backbencher. She was their police.
She was their police. Huh, Ishwar?
She was their judge.
She was their judge.
She was their farmer.
Farmer.
She was their assistant.
She was their assistant.
She was their carpenter.
She was their
She
carpenter.
was their driver.
Ayush.
Sir, she was their painter.
She was their painter.
She was their shop.
She was their shopkeeper. Yuraj.
She was their police officer.
She was their police officer. Huh, next. Who is? Karan, no? Parth, sorry. Huh.
She was there.
She was their
Lawyer.
lawyer. Huh.
She was their goalkeeper.
She was their goalkeeper.
She was their driver.
She was their driver.
She was their backbencher.
She was their backbencher.
She was their watchman.
She was their watchman.
She was their soldier.
She was their soldier. Huh? There.
She was their footballer.
She was their.
She was their goldsmith.
She was their goldsmith.
She was their teacher.
She was their teacher.
She was their
Look, everyone, please.
She was their football.
Yes. One minute. Listen me. Everyone, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. In one round, we are learning 37 sentences. Different 37 sentences. If you are making one person 10 sentence, one student making 10 sentence, then how it becomes? 37 multiple 10. 370. 370. Only 10 sentence. Count your sentences now.
41.
Huh?
41.
40? And what I am saying? What I said now? What I have said?
20, 90, 90.
Sarthak, how many sentences? How many sentences you have said in class? 1 minute. 80.
120.
Okay.
84.
84.
130.
130.
142.
142. 98. 100. Okay, now please.
70. 70. 70. 70. 80.
64.
96.
160.
96.
126. Kaveri. 10.
96.
Swara.
135.
135. Kaveri. 140. 42. 102. 47. Listen.
196. 138.
138.
80. 96.
80. Okay. Now English.
142.
English. Look. Everyone look. What I have said, only one student is making or speaking, only one student is speaking 10 sentences. How many? Sarthak, how many sentences you have said in class? Can you imagine? At least 50. Get it? 50. I am counting only 10 sentences. Only 10 sentences per student. It becomes 370. And if you are making smart, beautiful, my, our, your, their, then it becomes more than 3,000. More than 3,000. And we have only how many sentences? 100 or at least 170. You are not writing the sentences. It's not writing class, but if you are writing the sentences, then you will think in mind, you will write it, and after your after over the class, when you will go to the home, then you can read the sentences loudly. Though you make negative sentences less, don't make question sentences very lot or all the sentences, but you can speak them a lot. Time loudly. All that you can do practice at your home. Therefore, you please try to write more and more sentences in notebook. Collect all the sentences. Okay, now use there. Look this. Everyone, huh? Now, what we decide? I will tell only 10 sentences. I will tell only 10 sentences. Only 10 sentences. Okay, everyone, please 10 sentences. And your duty is to write at least 5 sentences of him or her. Getting? Don't write all the sentences, but write at least 5 sentences. Okay. Or 3 sentences. The sentence is, she was in the class. She was in the class. She was in the class. Use in. She was in the class. Use in. She was in home. She was in the house.
She was in the hospital.
She was in the hospital. Write the sentences.
She was in the office.
She was in the office. Sandesh.
She was in the police station.
She was in the police station. Yogesh. Sit man.
She was in the school.
She was.
In the
She was in the school.
She was in the company.
She was in company.
She was in the playground.
She was.
She was in the hospital.
She was in the house.
She was in the
She was. She was in the shop.
police station.
She was in the police station.
She was in the garden.
She was in the garden. Huh?
She was in the sea office.
She was in the
She
sea
was
office.
in the temple.
She was in the temple.
She was in the ground.
She was in the ground.
She was in the
In.
She was in the
She was in the office.
She was in the mall.
She was in the mall.
She was in the class.
She was in the class.
She was in the farm.
She was in the farm.
She was in the market.
She was in the market.
She was in the hotel.
She was in the hotel. She was in the hospital.
She was in the hall.
She was.
She was in the market.
She was in the market.
She was in a hostel.
On. Yes. On.
She
Use
was in
there.
She was in the kitchen.
She was in the kitchen. On. Use now.
She was on the road.
She was on the road.
She was on the farm.
She was on the farmer. She was on the farm. Huh.
She was on the ground.
She was on.
She was on the playground.
She was on the.
She was on the classes.
She was.
on the classes.
Yes. Next.
She was,
Girls.
she was on the hospital.
She was on the hospital.
She was on the school.
She was on the school. Ankita.
She was on the temple.
She was on
the college.
She was on the class.
Near.
She was on the college.
She was near.
She was near my house.
She was near my house.
She was near the school.
She was near the school.
She was near the hospital.
She was near the temple.
She was on the hospital.
In near.
She was near the college.
She was near the college. Write the sentences. She was near the hospital. Huh. Cross hundreds, 200 sentences now. Cross. Because we are taking a lot sentences. Cross at least 200 sentences. And why? Today I will not give you the homework of writing. I will only give you the homework of reading loudly only. Only reading loudly. So that's why you please make at least 200 sentences. And we can. Thousands of sentences are here. Huh. Near. She was near. She was near to me.
Near the house.
She was near the house. She was near to her friend. She was near to me. She was near.
She was near the chair.
She was near the chair. She was near the line.
She was near the tuition.
She was near the tuition classes.
She was near the players.
She was near the players.
She was near the zoo.
She was near the zoo.
She was near the office.
She was near the office. She was near.
She
was
was
near
near
the
the
classroom.
playground.
She was near the
Playground.
playground.
was near
Karthik.
She was near the home.
She was near the home.
She was near the tree.
She was near the tree.
She was near the farm.
She was near the farm.
She was near the
She was near the garden.
hostel.
She was near the hostel.
She was near the park.
She was near the
She
car.
was near my bike.
She was near my bike.
She was near the water.
She was near the water.
She was near the car.
She was near my car.
She was near the airport.
She was near the airport.
New
She
car.
was near the airplane.
She was near the new car.
She was near the big building.
Okay.
She was there.
Beside. She was beside.
My home.
Beside my home. She was
Beside
beside.
my hospital.
Beside my hospital.
She was
Beside.
beside here.
She was beside the chair. Beside. Beside.
She was beside the board.
She was beside the board.
She was beside the school.
She was beside the stool.
She was beside the fan.
She was beside you.
She was beside the home.
She was beside the home. She was beside the shop.
She was beside the car.
She was beside the car. Yes. She was beside.
She was beside the hospital.
She was beside the hospital.
Bike.
She was.
beside the bike.
Okay. Use under. Sandesh.
She was beside the home.
She was beside the home. Under.
She was underground.
She was underground.
She was under
She was under
the bunker.
the bunker.
She was under the classes.
She was-
under the tree.
She was under a tree.
She was under the classes.
She was under
the car.
She was under the
She was
car.
under the bike.
She was under the bike.
She was under the school.
She was under the. Huh.
She was
She
under the
was under the rider.
Use over.
She was under the ground.
She was over.
She was over the bridge.
She was over the bridge.
She was over the class.
She was over the glass.
She was over the branch.
She was over.
She was over the. She
was
over the
rider.
She was.
She was over the CEO.
Yes.
She was over the commander.
She was over.
She was over the airport.
Yes. Use at.
She was over the school.
Yes. At.
She was at the college.
She was over the money.
At.
She was at the.
At.
She was at the college.
She was at the
She
college.
was at the hospital.
She was at the hospital.
She was at the court.
She was.
at the railway station.
She was at the railway
She
station.
was at my home.
She was at my
She
home.
was at the office.
She was at the office.
She was at the.
She was at the police station.
She was at temple.
She was at the
Temple.
temple.
She was at the bank.
She was at the
at the bus station.
She was at the bus station. At the
She
bus
was
station.
at the police station.
She was at the police station. She was at Sandesh. She was at.
She was at.
She was at
She was at the hostel.
She was at the railway station. She
Railway
was
station.
at my home.
She was at my home.
She was at a class.
She was at the class. At. She was at the class.
She was at the meet.
She was at the me.
She was at the
At the.
you.
No, no. Me, not you, no.
She was at the school.
Huh. Go. Good. Go this side, huh? Go this side.
Sir, she was at the toilet.
She was at the toilet, huh?
She was at the bathroom.
She was at the bathroom. She was in. If we are using in.
She was at the park.
She was
She was
at.
at the home.
She was at the.
She was
Okay.
at the
Stop your sentences and count in mind. Don't tell me. Just put your number on page. Count the sentences. Don't tell me. All sentences. Today's all sentences. Sentences.
What 26? What 26?
230. Good. All sentences. English. Don't forget. Ask now. Tell. Today's. Tell him today's sentences. Tell him.
120.
120.
144. 144.
144. 100. 100. 32. 40.
Sir, 144.
140.
150.
150.
146.
110.
105.
105.
150.
146. 189. 160.
Sir, 144.
204. 225.
Sir,
150.
Sir,
126.
144.
144.
168.
168.
110.
110. English, Vishwajit, English.
101. 213.
230. Okay? Now, your homework is, please write down their homework. Write down in notebook. Homework. Read all the sentences. Don't write, just read. Read all the sentences. Read all the sentences loudly.
In front of the mirror.
Yes. Read all the sentences loudly in front
The mirror.
Okay. Second homework is watch today's our class video and repeat the sentences loudly.
Sir, take a sign of parents.
Take a sign of your parents after completing the homework. What is your homework? First, you have to read all the sentences loudly. Second is watch the today's video of our class, and then repeat the sentences loudly. If you are unable to watch the video, then no problem. But you have to read the sentences at least 2 or 3 times at your home. If you are unable to watch this, don't worry. But for your practicing, you please watch and listen, and then repeat the sentences. Don't repeat your sentences. Look what I am saying. Everybody, don't speak in the class. Don't speak. And if you want to speak, then don't come. Listen, everybody. Watch the video not for watching or not for entertainment. Watch the video, listen my sentences, not your sentences. Now what I am speaking, so you just speak it after me. Speak it, all the sentences. What I am speaking, you speak it. What I am speaking, you speak it. Getting? So don't watch it for your entertainment. Watch it for information. Watch it for knowledge. Watch it for improve your speaking skill. And if you don't have a mobile phone, or suppose your parents will not give you the mobile phone, then don't worry. Read these sentences loudly at least 4 or 5 times. If you are unable to watch the video, don't worry. But read the sentences loudly for 5 times, at least 4 or 5 times. Getting? Understand the homework? Okay. Now the spoken class is over here, and be ready for listening the jokes. We have a 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes, so we will listen the joke and we will tell the jokes with each other. Okay? Everybody, then speak in English. Otherwise, don't speak other language. Speak only and only English in the class. When you go out of the campus, then you will allowed to speak other language. You will get 5 times for preparing the jokes. Don't go. Don't go. 1 minute.